GE Vernova stock made a new all-time high on Wednesday, closing at $629.03. That's up 63% since my buy that I shared with our Blue Chip Daily subscribers on May 1st. My name's Larry Tentarelli. I'm the Chief Technical Strategist of Blue Chip Daily Trend Report. What we're going to do in this video is it's going to be a chart study video, and we are going to actually go back to May 1st. So if you see on the FinViz chart, I've got this dialed back to May 1st. So one of the nice features of this FinViz website is we can adjust the time frame and we can watch how stocks have developed over time. So we're going to start with the buy signal and then we'll go from there. So the way to find this on our members page, the open positions tracker, and on the open positions page, we track all of my buys and sells. We track the date of the purchase. There's a link that goes to the tweet. We track the purchase price, where it is now, and what the performance has been since then. Members are notified in real time of all of my buys. We post it on the members Twitter page. We send out an email, text message, and it's alerted on the website. So members are alerted in real time. So we'll go to the first buy, May 1st, 383.98. So since then, that buy is up 63% in less than 3 months. So we'll go to the tweet, May 1st, 2025, 10:44 a.m. GE Vernova was added at 383.98. So we'll look at the chart, and here's the chart study. So May 1st, and here was the chart at the time. So there's a couple bullish things on this chart. First thing is the stock reclaimed the 200-day moving average in early April. So that is a technical buy signal, or at least a check mark that I want to see my stocks trading over the 200-day moving average. But then we can see the stock was trading over the 50-day moving average in red. There was a few bullish moving average crosses, and then on May 1st, we can see the stock was testing 3-month highs back to where it was in February. So my buy signal, really the key buy signal here was this range breakout to 3-month highs. But the fact that it was over the rising 200-day moving average was bullish. These bullish moving average crosses here over the 10-day, over the 20-day, over the 50-day. So that was my first buy for GEV. Now we'll go to buy number 2, which was May 2nd. That was added at 392 and change, and we'll move this 1 day forward, May 2nd, 392 and change. So what I've done now is I made my first buy. The stock started to move higher, which is a bullish sign. So I wanted to add to my position. Then buy number 3 on May 5th. So it looks like the buys were Thursday, Friday, and Monday. And we'll move this forward 1 day to May 5th. So we've got the buy on Thursday, Friday, and then Monday. And what we can see once again, when I start the position, if the stock starts to prove itself higher, that tells me that I might be right in the position. So I'll usually add on to it. And then what we can see since then is we can see the stock progressed very nicely. By the beginning of June, end of May, it traded as high as 473. If you remember, my first buy was in the 380 neighborhood. And then we'll move forward again, and we can see the stock has continued higher. It's held over the 20-day moving average, tested it for a little bit, but continued higher, broke out today after earnings, bullish move up 14%. Also, we have booked some gains along the way. On May 28th, I sold about 10% of the position for a 23% gain. And then on July 17th, we sold another 10% of the position for a 49% gain ahead of earnings. So by taking these partial gains along the way and moving up the stops, what it does is it actually gives me more room to let these positions run. But this really, for me, is a textbook chart. So it's breaking out of a range, bullish moving average signals. I added to it as it started to prove itself higher, and then it's been a top performer for us, which is good to see. So good stock selection is very important. GE Vernova, of all the stocks in the S&P 500 over the past 90 days, it's been the number 3 performer in the S&P 500. GE Vernova has been featured quite a few times on the members website. So every day I post a chart of the day, best idea, and then on Sunday we post a chart of the week. And you can see that GE Vernova, going back to April 23rd, it was the chart of the day. So I notified members at the time that was our best idea for the day. And then once again, we've got the tweet here, April 23rd, chart of the day, GE Vernova at $351. So since then, the stock's up 79%. On April 27, it was the chart of the week at 372.42. Chart of the week, April 27, 372.42. April 27th, it's up 68% since then. Once again, on May 4th, it was the chart of the week. It's up 58% since then. And then once again, I made it the chart of the day, June 24 at 503 and change, and it's up 24% since then. So you can see GE Vernova has been a feature stock on our website. I made 3 buys within 3 days. And then June 24th, recently, it was our chart of the day as well. So you can see GE Vernova has been a focused stock for Blue Chip Daily, for myself, for subscribers. So we've had it as a best idea, a daily or weekly best idea 4 times over the past few months. It's been a standard name on our weekly top 25 stocks list. I've got a nice position in there, and it's been working nicely. So the key thing, what I focus on, is leading stocks in leading sectors. And when we got the original buy signals, when we go back to GE Vernova from May, we can see that that bullish breakout, that was really the key. So GE Vernova has been a top performing idea for us, but as you can see, we post high performance stock ideas every day. Join us at Blue Chip Daily to get tomorrow's breakout stock today.
Welcome to Blue Chip Daily, one of the industry's premier sources for high-level daily technical and trend analysis. Blue Chip Daily is ideal for both investors and traders of all time frames who want to be on the right side of major market moves and trends. We focus on over 750 large cap stocks, all major stock indices, over 70 exchange-traded funds, bonds, oil, gold, and Bitcoin. Sign up now for Blue Chip Daily, and you will get access to real-time portfolio alerts, premium Twitter page with intraday alerts and commentary, the chart of the day with best idea, daily video and report, and much more at www.bluechipdaily.com. Subscribe to the Blue Chip Daily YouTube channel for more technical and trend analysis videos and other content.